Let's bring in Larry Kudlow. So good to have you, Larry. Of course, the cost of energy and home heating, we've just put that up on the board for everyone to see. I mean, this really eats into a family's budget. 54% increase for heating oil, 43% for natural gas, 30% for electricity. I mean, it's, excuse me, natural gas is at 30%. So does the administration have any tools in order to deal with this?
No. I mean, they have actually. Let me change that. There are tools, they just don't want to use them.
Got it.
They don't even want to take it seriously. I mean, let's not make this any harder than it needs to be. If you have an imbalance of supply and demand, as Grady just reported, then you increase supply. America is the largest producer of energy in the world if the administration would let America produce. Okay, that includes oil, that includes natural gas. Heck, it even includes coal. Coal's been the biggest gainer. I don't think that's what they wanted, but people are desperate, and coal's become our great export. Open the spigots, Dana. Open the spigots. Stop closing pipelines in Michigan. Stop closing ANWR. Stop closing the XL pipeline. Produce more. We're 2 million barrels short. Okay, 18 months ago, 20 months ago, we were generating 13 million barrels of oil per day. During the pandemic, it fell to 11, and it hasn't recovered yet because of the Biden policies that are suppressing, regulating, taxing, and imposing fees. These producers don't want to invest. This is not hard. This is not. If you add 2 million barrels a day to the world market, crude oil falls, gasoline prices falls. This is the easiest solution in the world.
They're not willing to do it, Larry,
eyes.
and you know it. I mean, they've got a tunnel vision here on climate change, okay? John Kerry on Bloomberg just this week. Watch.
By 2030 in the United States, we will not have coal plants. By 2035, President Biden has set a target that we will be, in our power sector, carbon-free.
Well, it might be great in 2030, not so great in the winter of 2021 and 2022. You ticked a bunch off: ANWR, Keystone, coal, Michigan pipeline.
Come on.
But yet at the same time, Larry, you've got, the president was in Scotland, and he was asked a question about this, inflation, gas prices. And he said OPEC's not pumping enough, and Russia's not pumping enough. Right. Well, if you believe in climate change and that we're all interconnected around the world, doesn't matter where it's pumped. But right now, it's not happening here. Continue.
Well, I don't know if his advisors have told him that we have oil here in the U.S. That may be a revelation. But I think a lot of people know. This statement by John Kerry is typical of the glib reactions. Your energy secretary breaks out in raucous laughter when confronted with jumping oil prices. Mr. Kerry says no coal by 2030, no carbon by 2035. Bill, there isn't a legitimate analyst of energy or climate who would actually believe or actually promote no carbons by 2030 or 2035. That is the most ridiculous statement I have ever heard. And in fact, the State Department had to walk it back. It's unserious and it's silly. By the by, on coal, we have 100 years of coal reserves at least. But we are loaded with natural gas. We are loaded with oil. We also have the lowest carbon emissions of any big country in the world. They are strangling this, and consumers are going to get killed. Okay, families are going to get killed. Businesses are going to get killed. This throws a wet blanket over the entire economy. We're already seeing the results of it. It's a crazy policy.
All right, Larry, they're going to have a cabinet meeting. Finally, they haven't had one since July. Just found out they'll have one on Friday of this week. We'll see if they bring any of those tools.
Larry, I loved your speech at the Police Athletic League earlier in the week. You were all about energy. Give us more, and we will do more with it. Message received.
I was hoping. Thank you. You're wonderful. I was hoping to be invited to the cabinet meeting, but I'm still waiting for my invitation.
Well, it's still time. Friday.
Just wait. See what happens. Thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Larry. We'll see you soon.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.